Welcome to the terrifying story of Tower of London, one of the most haunted places in the world. Four countries people have reported seeing ghosts, hearing strange whispers, and experiencing unexplained shadows inside. These ancient walls, many believe that the spirit of those who died here still wander the tour at night. Tonight we explore the dark and chilling story of the cursed fortress. Bloody story. The Tower of London was built in 1078 by the William the Conqueror. Originally it was meant to protect the city and show the king power, but over time the tower becomes something far darker. It becomes a prison, a place of torture, and place where many people meet their horrifying end. Inside its walls, prisoners were locked away for years. Some were tortured for information, others were executed in brutal ways. Many historians believe the tower holds the energy of countries of suffering, and that energy may be the reason so many paranormal events happen here today. The Ghost of Annie Boleyn. One of the most famous ghosts seen inside the tower is Annie Boleyn. She was the second wife of Henry Will, but their marriage ended in the tragedy. In 1536, Anne was accused of treason and betrayal. Many historians believe these accusations were false. She was imprisoned in the Tower of London and sentenced of death. On a cold morning in May 1536, an employee was executed. Witnesses say she remained calm until the very end. But after her death, strange things began happening. For hundreds of years, guards and visitors have reported seeing the ghost of Anne Boleyn walking through the tower. Some says she appears wearing a white dress. Others claim something even more terrifying. They say her ghost walks without a head, carrying it in her arms. Many guards working night shifts have reported seeing a pale woman walking near the chapel where she was buried. When they approach her, she disappears into the darkness. The princess in the tower, another tragic story connected to the tower, involves two young boys. They were Edward B. and his younger brother, Richard of Shrewsbury. After the death of their father, the boys were brought to the Tower of London. At first, it was said they were there for protection, but soon after they disappeared. No one ever saw them alive again. Many believe they were murdered inside the tower. Years later, workers discovered the bones of two children hidden within the walls. Some believe the spirit of these two young princes still roam the tower corridor at night. Visitors have claimed to hear the faint sound of children crying. echoing through the ancient stone halls. The terrifying guard encounter, one of the most famous ghost sighting, happened to the god many years ago. While standing watch near the tower late at night, he saw a strange glowing figure walking toward him. At first he thought it was an intruder. She shouted for the figure to stop, but it kept moving closer. The guard panicked and tried to stop it with his weapon. But when they touched the figure, his weapon passed straight through it. The ghostly shapes moved through him like cold air. The guard collapsed in the shock and later reported the terrifying event. The Tower of London is also famous for its mysterious ravens. Legend said that if the ravens ever leave the tower, the kingdom of Britain will fall. Because of the legend, ravens have lived at the tower for hundreds of years. But some visitors say these birds behave strangely, something they stare silently at people almost as if were watching. Others claim the ones become very active at night, especially near areas where the ghost sighting have been reported. Even today, strange events continue to happen at the Tower of London. Visitors have reported sudden cold spot, footsteps, and empty hallways, shadow figure moving across the walls, drops opening by themselves. Some tourists claim their cameras suddenly stop working inside certain areas. The tower. Others say they felt as if someone was watching them even though they were completely alone. Paranormal investigators believe the tower may hold residual energy from countries of tragic event, and the energy may still reply moment from the past. The question that remains, is the Tower of London truly haunted? Are the ghosts of kings, queens, and prisoners still trapped inside its ancient walls? Or are these sightings simply stories created by history and imagination? No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain, when night falls over Tower of London, the fortress becomes a place filled with mystery, darkness, and perhaps something far more terrifying. If you ever visit London and you decide to explore the Tower of London tonight, listen carefully because you might hear footsteps behind you, and when you turn around, you may not be alone. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. We'll meet in next video.